Sarasota homebuyers, you want to know what the most coveted, classic, desired, requested neighborhoods are in all of Sarasota? Well, when people are doing home searches, these neighborhoods always come up. And I get requests for them, I get asked about them. And so today I just thought, hey, let's take a tour of some of the most coveted, classic, charming neighborhoods throughout Sarasota. But before we do, I'm Lisa McBride with Sarasota Neighborhood Experts, and my team and I love helping so many people buy, sell, and invest in real estate here in Sarasota, Manatee counties. Now, don't forget to subscribe, like, leave comments, and hit that bell button so you're notified when I post new videos. Let's get right to the most desired neighborhoods in Sarasota. The first neighborhood on our list today is going to be The Landings. The Landings is undeniably one of the most eclectic and comprehensive neighborhoods in our area. It began development in the 1980s, and over the course of a couple decades, it actually transformed into this remarkable community that encompasses all the elements that you would want in a Sarasota neighborhood. There are a wide variety of residential options, such as condos, single family, townhomes, carriage homes. There's just nice variety. Because of this diversity in styles of home, this neighborhood is just ideal for any prospective resident. And there's options for all price points as well. This neighborhood has beautiful lakes, lush landscaping, big old trees. It's right on the Roberts Bay. So lots of natural surroundings in the Landings. And then they developed the tree houses. And the tree houses are very modern townhomes, lots of eclecticness in these tree homes. First of all, they're surrounded by foliage. It truly does feel like you're living in a tree house. Multi-story townhomes here along Roberts Bay. Now, one thing to keep in mind, the condos, the villas, the townhomes, they're all members of the Amenity Center, which is Landings Racquet Club, which offers access to 8 different tennis courts, a clubhouse, a large exercise facility, as well as an Olympic-size pool. And right outside the gates of the Landings, because yes, this is a gated community, is Publix, restaurants, banks, shopping, Starbucks, schools. Everything is very convenient. And because Landings is located right between Sarasota downtown and the south entrance of Siesta Key, it's 10 minutes either direction to get to really some of the highlights of living in Sarasota, which is downtown and Siesta Key. Very good location for homes. And price points for homes right now, the villas are going to start probably in the 600s, but single family residents, which we have some sprawling, beautiful single family homes here in the Landings, they're going to start in the $1 million and up range. Let's move on to absolutely probably one of the most recognizable communities, neighborhoods in Sarasota, and that is Laurel Park. Laurel Park is one of the most historic areas of Sarasota. And this historic architecture throughout with bungalows and traditional 2-stories, this just is such a gorgeous neighborhood. Actually, the National Registry of Historic Places District lists Laurel Park as one of their communities. This is always a good value in Laurel Park. Like, this neighborhood is never going to lose its value for that reason. But also, it's walkable to downtown Sarasota, not to mention walkable to Burns Court. So this is, again, just classic. This neighborhood is very small. There's only about 300 homes, and it was originally built in the 1920s. So as you drive through here, you're going to see homes of all ages, because although we still see some of these 1920s bungalow, we also see modern homes. So sometimes homes that were being built in this area take place because old homes have been torn down. Eclectic neighborhood is definitely a good word for Laurel Park. And if you haven't been to Burns Court, you'll have to check it out, because as I said, it is part of Laurel Park, and they have beautiful boutiques. They're home to Burns Court Cinema, not to mention Owens Fish Camp, coffee houses, and so much more. So if you're looking for a very quintessential old Florida, classic neighborhood, be sure to check out Laurel Park. All right, we're moving on to the next neighborhood as one of our classic coveted neighborhoods, and that is Hudson Bayou. Now, Hudson Bayou is south of Mound, east of Orange, west of Osprey, in this west of Trail neighborhood. Some conveniences of Hudson Bayou is that it still is walking distance to Burns Court. It's walking distance to Selby Gardens. It is along the bayfront. And although many of the homes aren't directly on the bayfront, some are, and also there's a bayou, so having a boat in this area is a possibility. Now, this is, again, very tree-lined, very desired, very old Florida, lots of lush landscaping around, and a mix of homes. There's all styles of homes, and from the ranch-style homes to bungalows, there's all styles of home in Hudson Bayou. Think quaint cottages, bungalows, old Florida charming Mediterranean-style homes with a lot of ornamentation on them. It's just beautiful. But one thing that we do see happening here in Hudson Bayou is there's been a lot of homes torn down. The small, older homes have been torn down, and now we're seeing a lot of traditional, modern, two-story homes. Also in Hudson Bayou is Hudson Landings Complex, which does offer 2 and 3 bedroom condominiums with private boat slips, which is really unheard of. Another perk of Hudson Bayou is that it is very close to Southside Village and Southside Elementary School. In Southside Village, you will find Morton's Grocery, which has been there since 1969. It's just worth going and checking out that grocery because it is beautiful and has amazing selections. Not to mention that, as I said, the school is walking distance, as is the hospital. So there's a lot of amenities here in Hudson Bayou. Let's check out the next one on my list, which this is probably my favorite neighborhood of all of Sarasota, and that is Cherokee Park. So if you're searching luxury and waterfront, look no further than Cherokee Park in Sarasota. Now there's only 94 homes in this very exclusive neighborhood west of Trail. And these beautiful homes are larger than most, and it really varies in style. You can find sprawling ranch style homes, traditional 2-story homes, historic Spanish Mediterranean homes, and more in this neighborhood. Now, as I said, these are larger homes. Most of these homes are going to probably be between 3 and 6 bedrooms. They're going to be between 2,000 and 4,000 square feet and up. Price points are going to start just under $2 million and go up from there. Now, not all of the homes are directly on the bayfront, so that's really going to impact the cost. And just like Hudson Bayou, this is very, very close to Southside Village. You can walk to the restaurants from Cherokee Park. All right, let's move on to the next one on the list. This is not going to be west of Trail. This is going to be east of Tamiami Trail. And this is Arlington Park, which is just an enchanting neighborhood in the heart of Sarasota. Arlington Park really offers an exceptional quality of life, as that it is 5 or 10 minute drive to downtown Sarasota, 10 minutes to Lido Key, 10-15 minutes to Siesta Key. This prime location in the heart of Sarasota also is very desired because it has a beautiful park with walking trails around a lake. It has a dog park. It has outdoor workout facility, and it's a swimming venue as well. So for a lot of swimmers, this is where they come, pay a small membership and you can swim at Arlington Park. And there's tennis courts. So if you're a tennis player, Arlington Park has free courts to play on. So it's just a lot in Arlington Park. But what do you get for homes? Well, as I said, it is an older neighborhood, built probably 1940s to 1960s is when it was originally developed. And at the time, it was just a lot of small homes. However, over time, we see a mix of these small homes with brand new homes. It's definitely a neighborhood that's gone through a lot of gentrification. So you can drive down a block and you can see homes that were probably still standing and may look like they've been here since 1949, and then a brand new, very modern 2-story home right next door. But we also see a lot of our ranch style homes be updated and modernized for today's features. Just a lot of eclecticness in Arlington Park. And as I said, the amenities in the neighborhood, the location, the proximity to schools and restaurants, not to mention our Sarasota businesses, hospital, doctors, is right there. All right, we're gonna round out our list today with another very classic, old, charming neighborhood, and that is Granada. Granada in Sarasota is historic subdivision, started in the 1920s, and it definitely maintains and preserves some of that old Florida ambiance. Just like all of the other historic neighborhoods, the Granada subdivision is very close to downtown, but it's even closer to Siesta Key. So for those loving water but don't need to be right on the key, want to be able to get to those barrier islands with the white powdery sands, Granada may be for you. It's a very elegant upscale homes in this neighborhood, and there's all styles of home as well. So no matter what you like, you're going to be able to find it here in Granada. Now, in the past 5 years, there's definitely been a number of new homes built in Granada. And again, there's a lot of two-story homes in Granada only because the lots are a little smaller in this area. There is a park also here. As I said, it's convenient to Siesta Key, but also for grocery shopping. Publix is right on the cusp of Granada. There are restaurants, there's doctors. It's easy to get anywhere you need to be. And as well as there's schools just across the street. So shopping, dining, entertainment, healthcare are all part of the Granada neighborhood. And this is a very walkable, bikeable neighborhood as well. So if you are looking for vintage, classic, charm, coveted neighborhoods, these all have that. They are just gorgeous, and they definitely should be on your wish list. Now, if you have questions about these neighborhoods or perhaps other neighborhoods here in Sarasota, remember, we are the Sarasota Neighborhood Experts. We are here to help you find your perfect neighborhood in your dream home. So give us a call today. I really appreciate you watching, and until next time, take care.